Welcome everyone. Today we are going to speak about the opportunities for commerce students and the scope for commerce studies. The field of commerce study, which is BCom and MCom, offers multiple job opportunities and multiple career opportunities. Yet people limit themselves only to accounting jobs, which is not a healthy practice. Student choosing commerce as a field of study can opt for multiple careers such as business executive, accountant, which is your natural job, HR manager, data analyst, investment banker, wealth manager, project manager, and research and development manager, etc. etc. So there's a huge scope for students who are studying commerce, BCom and MCom, etc. The world economy keeps growing. Also, due to the recent policies of the Indian government, the commerce sector is growing at an unbelievably fast pace. Career options for commerce students include those in the accounting and auditing and finance and banking sectors as well, and government services opportunities like IRS, which is Internal Revenue Service, IAS, which is Indian Administrative Service, and IFS, which is Indian Foreign Service. So there's a huge opportunity for students studying commerce. So don't limit yourself. Now we are going to look into the opportunities as a business executive. Who are business executives? Business executives are in charge of their business organization. They create and review goals for the company. So to be an executive, you need to have a lot of skills to manage the organization in that position. With the very first one is senior leadership skills. Senior leadership capabilities are the most important factor when advancing into an executive position. Organizations want leaders who can understand and encourage people. The next one is C-suite communication and presentation skills. As an executive, you need to have a C-suite level of communication skills, which is a very, very high level of communication. You need to be able to converse with people at all level of your business organization. Your presentation skills must be beyond a slide desk. Persuasion and influence are powerful skills for executives and should be reflected in all the aspects of your communication. The next one is change management skills. Change management is becoming increasingly important skill among senior corporate leaders. You need to be capable to identify opportunities for change and growth and then lead your organization to a new path forward. Also, you need to be a subject matter expertise. You must be an expert in the subject matter. Subject matter is extremely important in multiple areas of your business organization. So you need to top up your knowledge accordingly and continuously in almost all the fields of your business operation. An MBA study becomes more relevant in this stage. Just go for it. The next one is strategic thinking and foresight. You need to be able to develop strategic, forward-looking plans for the growth of your organization. It's a very important role of a business executive. If you don't understand the organization as a whole, you won't be able to implement change and make initiatives to move it forward. So you need to understand your business inside and out. You need to understand your business thoroughly. Today, it's a competitive world. Without having an understanding of your business operation, it's very difficult for you to move your business operation forward. The next one is decision-making skills. You need to be quickly informed decision maker, even if you don't have all the relevant details on hand. Learn from other leaders who walked this earth before you. Learn how they made decisions. Developing effective decision making skills now will benefit you as you move into a senior leadership roles. A decision delayed is a decision denied. The next one is, as a business executive, you need to have the emotional intelligence. Important aspects of emotional intelligence include empathy, relationship management, self awareness, and social awareness. You can grow your emotional intelligence by practicing listening skills, being open to constructive criticism, and staying self aware. So, these are some of the skills what a business executive need to have to be successful. Employee development. As a good manager, you should be not only focused on your own growth, but rather also focus up on the growth of your team as well. So you need to strengthen the organization as a whole. You need to be a strong manager only if your team remains strong. You will be a strong manager only if your team is a strong team. When you identify opportunities for growth, consider how they might benefit your team members. Ensure that teams are comprised of people with diverse strengths and perspectives. Help members to grow. Help members to showcase strengths and improve their weaknesses. That's a big role of a manager. The next one is delegation. As a business executive, you need to delegate jobs to your colleagues and to your subordinates. Delegation doesn't mean offloading work. Delegation should be seen as an opportunity to teach and develop your peers. Effective delegation is a hallmark of a good leader. Leaders always delegate. If you see the history, human history, you see all the leaders delegate the jobs and responsibilities to the people, to subordinates, to the peers. The next one, the role of an accountant. An accountant helps the business organization to make critical financial decisions by collecting, tracking, and correcting the company's finances. They are responsible for financial audits, reconciling bank statements, and ensuring financial records are accurate throughout the year. So it's a big responsibility of an accountant. As an accountant, you need to have a very, very good knowledge of accounting practices. Know your country's accounting principles. If you're in India, you should know the accounting principles of India. If you're in USA, you need to know the accounting principles of USA. In Britain. France. All accounting principles you need to know thoroughly, inside and out. Having updated knowledge of the regulatory standards of your country related to corporate and public finances to ensure requirements for financial reporting. Financial reporting should be met with integrity in the organization's accounting practices is extremely important. As an accountant, you need to be proficiency in accounting software skills. In this digital world, an accountant's job requires utilizing common spreadsheet, software, and account reconciliation software. So you need to look into this software and train yourself and be well prepared. Your expertise should include database reporting, financial reporting and analysis, financial statements, compliance, and project management. All these are your responsibilities. You need to be thorough with your software skills. For preparing taxes, you will need a thorough knowledge of tax software as well. If you are not preparing tax returns, you will likely be providing financial information and preparation documents having a working knowledge of tax software, which can help you stand out to a prospective employer. So you need to develop that skill. For upper level jobs like senior accountants and financial analysts, the ability to navigate enterprise resource planning, which is called ERP software, is a required accounting skill. If you are planning to move to Europe, so As an accountant, you need to learn some of these ERP softwares. If you're going to USA, again, you need to have a wide variety of softwares which is related to accounts and finance. Organizations use ERP software to manage day-to-day business activities such as supply chain, manufacturing, and operations. Knowledge of business analytics software is another major plus when exploring careers in accounting because it takes raw data and converts it into clear, meaningful information for making educated business decisions. Organizations use ERP software to manage day-to-day business operations and activities such as supply chain, manufacturing, and other operations. Knowledge of business analytics software is another major plus when exploring careers in accounting because it takes raw data and converts it into clear data, meaningful information for making educated business decisions. You cannot make decisions without having a clear data. As an accountant, you need to have the ability to prepare financial statements. Financial statements chronicle the organization's business activities and financial position. So be thorough with your statements, with your financial statements. Apart from this, your bread and butter is the P&L statements, which is your profit and loss of the organization. Cash flow statements, which is the movement of cash assets. Next one is balance sheets, which is assets, liabilities, and equities. All these reports show the financial health of your business organization and of your business operations. As an accountant, don't limit your knowledge only to your accounting practice. Go beyond that. As an accountant, you need to have a general business practice and general business knowledge. As you will be almost working with employees in the other departments and the colleagues or clients, the suppliers, the other industries, knowledge of a general business is very much required to be on top of the game, of your game. So your bachelor's degree in accountancy can be coupled with a leadership and management degree or an MBA degree. Having an extra degree will give you a valuable knowledge of business operations, will give you extra leverage in your career growth. Taking business courses in conjunction with your accounting major as a small idea will be a good practice, which will take you to another level. As an accountant, you need to have the ability to analyze the data. An organization's financial data is one of its greatest assets. Data-informed decisions in nearly every area of operation, and it is crucial for ensuring the ongoing success of the company. Data speaks, data expresses, data give you concern, data guide you to lead, data help you to make different type of strategies. So compiling and analyzing raw financial data is a critical skill for an accountant. If you have the knowledge of data query language, will have an extra advantage. So data query language will give you extra leverage again when seeking careers in accounting because of their ability to pull specific information from large volumes of data. When you have to pull data from large volumes, you need to have this specific skill. It's called the data query language. It will pull the necessary required data for you to then refine and then to analyze. Data query skills allow accountants to identify patterns in business data sets, locate errors, and catch frauds. The next one is critical thinking skills. Critical thinking skills is the ability to see the forest and the trees, to see the big picture and the smallest details. Considering a problem or subject from all angles allows you to apply accounting practices to both new and old financial information, to pinpoint issues, and identify solutions within ethical standards, within the framework. Employers want to know they can count on you to be an independent thinker and researcher, to explore options for solving a problem, and to use deductive reasoning to approach roadblocks, to clear roadblocks. Apart from your accounting skills, again, you need to have the organizational skills as well. Getting and staying organized, just being organized, is incredibly important as an accountant because you need to juggle multiple projects and handle clients at the same time. You need to juggle multiple projects at the same time, like a juggler. Keeping neat files and records help you to do your job more efficiently and accurately and precisely. In general, it will also send a message to your employer and the clients that they can trust you, they can depend on you, and you are capable to handle their financial information with respect and with integrity. Remember, with integrity. The always senior management looks that you are handling the data and your job with integrity. That's extremely important. The next one is time management skills. As your plate will be full of projects, you need to complete them knowing the decisions. Yes, sometimes when your plate is full with lots of things, you need to see which one to eat first. Same thing happens here. There will be multiple projects on your plate and you need to see which one to finish first. So prioritizing your time and the projects will make you a tremendous asset to your organizations. Maintain a detailed calendar and set up regular reminders on your phone. Be well organized. Maintain a daily to-do list and be smarter on your schedule. Be flexible for any urgent requests that are thrown your way. Sometimes the senior management, they always expect you to handle things on top of what you have already got. So be prepared for that. As an accountant, you need to have very good written and verbal communication skills. You need to conduct briefings, write reports, break down financial information into the layman's terms, interface with clients, and work collaboratively with team members to gather, record, and analyze data. Sending well-crafted emails is an important skill of an accountant. Sometimes different words will give different meaning that will lead to misunderstanding. So try to avoid that. Try to improve your communication skills. As an accountant, and for anybody, continuous learning is important. The accounting field is one that experiences regular changes. Regular change happens in the accounting field, whether it will be regulations, tax codes, software, or best practices. All changes from time to time. So be prepared. Learn continuously to grow continuously. Being proactive to these changes will show your employer that you can be an asset to the organizations and you'll be a superstar in your own department. Remember, birds do not sing in the caves. Just a quote. Birds do not sing in the caves. It's another quote. Remember that Egyptian wheat was not handed down to us by the mummies. Egyptian wheat was not handed down to us by the mummies. And also remember, a man who knows many things never took off his wings. A man who knows many things never took off his wings. That's a deep meaning to this one, which I can explain to you later. As of today, we finish this session. Thanks for watching this video. And I will meet you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.